So you're in a rare position in that you just recently got done running a multinational corporation with employees all over the world. And one of the challenges of all businesses, but in particular in agriculture, is you can't stop the machines if you want to make sure crops are going to go in the ground and people are going to get fed. So if you were at the helm making employment decisions and trying to decide who's essential, what's essential, how do you keep going, how would you be thinking through this problem with your team?
Well, as you know, there's nothing more essential than, healthcare and food as we think about this crisis. And both, obviously both healthcare and everyone and all of the services affiliated with that, the transportation services, anyone affiliated with food or food production are essential services. And, there are some research projects that are essential. For example, the work that is underway right now to develop and transport the seeds that are going to be planted across the country this spring in order to produce the crops and food that we will need for the future. So, those are clearly essential, and those kind of activities are going on. Other areas, of research or can be handled remotely. There's a lot of, as you know, an explosion of ability to connect on social media with a variety of, and our company has been very advanced in that. So a lot of the efforts can continue in that way. But as important as agriculture and food production is, I'm also, concerned. The average age of a farmer in the United States is 58 years old. So almost by definition, they're in a high risk class.
Nobody's talking about that right now. Nobody is saying that. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I guess if there is a lot of farming and a lot of agriculture isn't in high dense population areas, and some of the states with the most important to food production are those states that have lower population and expanses. So that's a bright side to this. What I do worry about is as we think about crops that are important to consumers. Still a large number of those crops need to be hand harvested, and I'm saddened by so many reports of crops that can't be harvested because there's not available labor today in order to pick the blueberries or pick some of the important vegetables, and so that's a challenge that could influence us significantly.